In one single day, a man lost everything. Not slowly, not over years. Before the sun went down, his wealth gone, his future gone, his children gone, and heaven said nothing. His name was Job, and this is not a story about patience. It's a story about loss, silence, and a God who speaks last. Join me as I walk you through the journey of Job. There was a man in the land of Uz. His name was Job, blameless, upright, a man who feared God and turned away from evil. He had 7 sons, 3 daughters, and thousands of sheep, camels, oxen, donkeys, with servants beyond number. He was the greatest man in all the East. But that's not what made him great. Job didn't trust his wealth. He feared something deeper. Whenever his children gathered to feast, Job would rise early the next morning and offer sacrifices for each of them. Perhaps they sinned, he would think. Perhaps they cursed God in their hearts. That was Job, a man careful with God in a world careless about him. One day, not on earth but in heaven, the sons of God present themselves before the Lord, and Satan comes with them. And God says something unexpected. Have you considered my servant Job? There is no one like him on earth. God speaks about a man to his enemy. Satan answers, does Job fear you for nothing? Have you not blessed him, protected him? Take it all away and he will curse you to your face. And God says, very well. Everything he has is in your hands, but do not touch him. And in that moment, Job's life changes without him knowing why. It begins like any other day, until the first messenger arrives running. The Sabaeans attacked. They took everything. They killed the servants. I escaped alone. Before he finishes another, fire fell from heaven. The sheep are gone. The servants are gone. I escaped alone. Then another, the camels are gone. More servants are dead. I escaped alone. And then the fourth, your sons, your daughters, they were gathered together. A great wind came, and the house collapsed. They're all dead. 10 children, one day, no warning. The greatest man in the East now stands with nothing. Job rises. He tears his robe, shaves his head, falls to the ground, and he worships naked. I came from my mother's womb, and naked I shall return. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. And in all this, Job does not sin. In heaven, Satan stands before God. Touch his body, and he will curse you. He said, and God says, he is in your hands, but you must spare his life. So Satan goes out and strikes Job with painful sores from the soles of his feet to the top of his head. Job takes broken pottery and scrapes his skin. He sits in ashes, alone. Then his wife comes. She looks at him. This man she once knew, now broken, bleeding and unrecognizable. And something in her breaks too. She says, do you still hold on to your integrity? Curse God and die. She had lost her children too, lost her future too. But where Job leaned into God, she pulls away. And when he refuses, she has nothing left to say.
Saw my whole world turn from gold to gray. Watched the storm clouds steal the light.
3 friends came to visit Job: Eliphaz, Bildad, Zophar. They sat with him for 7 days, silent. Then they speak. Eliphaz speaks, the innocent do not suffer like this. You must have done something. Bildad speaks, if your children died, it is because they sinned. Zophar speaks, God is punishing you less than you deserve. Job answers them, Show me my fault. You think suffering equals guilt, but you are wrong. I wish I could speak to God. I would ask him why. Though he slay me, yet will I trust him. For chapters, God says nothing. Until one day, a storm begins to rise, and out of the whirlwind, God speaks. God speaks. Where were you when I laid the earth's foundation? Have you commanded the morning? Can you control the sea? Do you understand the stars? Will you question my justice? Job broken, humbled. I am unworthy. I spoke of things I did not understand. I had heard of you, but now my eyes have seen you. I repent in dust and ashes. God turns to the friends. You have not spoken truth about me, as Job has. Go to him. He will pray for you. And the man they judged becomes the one who intercedes for them. Job prays for his friends, and then the Lord restores him twice as much as before. New flocks, new servants, new life, and children again. 7 sons, 3 daughters, and peace returns. Job got restoration, but no explanation. You may not get answers either, but there is another man, Jesus, also innocent, also suffering. He didn't sit in ashes. He hung on a cross. He didn't question God from a distance. He cried out from within the pain, and he rose. So your story does not end in loss. If everything in your life falls apart and God is all you have left, would he be enough? You don't need all the answers. You need him. Blessed be the name of the Lord. I know that my Redeemer lives. Job 19:25.
Learning how to breathe through all the crashes. Learning how to breathe through all the crashes.